I've been to every state but Alaska and Hawaii. I've been to Canada and Mexico being sold. This is a United States problem.
They're having to service 10 to 30 men per night to meet the quotas that their traffickers are placing on them.
Let's go and talk to them.
My father was in prison when I was 3 months old. My mother was a single mother and did the best she could. I was always told my father loved me and that he wanted me, but he was never there.
At 15, Tajuan ran away from home.
I was running from something and to something at the same time. I'd not had a father figure, and the one I had wasn't emotionally available, and so I didn't know what true love looks like. So any sign of care or concern was love. I needed somewhere to live, I needed food and needed care, so I thought he cared for me. He taught me everything I needed to know about drugs, or everything he thought I needed to know, and told me never, ever, ever do them. And there were 4 of the girls living there. 2 worked in strip clubs and 2 worked the streets. And everyone had a quota, and of course he loved me more because the only thing I was doing every night was selling drugs.
Then one night, Tajuan was taken to a truck stop.
And dropped me off with the drugs, and I realized there wasn't enough drugs for me to make the money I was supposed to bring home. And so the tables turned at that point. After I began having to sell myself, being forced to sell myself. Drugs did begin. I had to have something to cope. There'd be beatings. My face doesn't bruise anymore, I've been beaten so much. This scar, if I told you who did it, you'd recognize his name because he's national, and his championship ring did that. He left me in a park, unconscious, for dead.
She was manipulated and coerced.
He told me people would drive by me and never reach out to help me. Every single day it happened. He told me that law enforcement wouldn't help me. He told me the church wouldn't help me. There was nowhere to go. We suffer from self-hatred. I hate the fact that I breathe. I hate the fact that I walk. I hate the fact that I'm alive.
Tajuan was trafficked all over the United States. She was mostly taken on the Southeastern Circuit.
We went across the United States in our truck. 40% of the trafficking in the United States has been determined to happen in the Southeast. And there's a circuit from Atlanta to Birmingham, Nashville, Memphis, and Chattanooga. And actually there was an 18-year-old rescued a few months ago that identified the exact same circuit. All of these things happen that reinforce that we are not good, that we are just trash, and we believe it.
Tajuan was arrested at 26. She took this opportunity to escape from the man that was exploiting her.
And then I went to treatment, and I got out of treatment. I started school and obtained my bachelor's, and began working on 2 master's degrees. In the process, had my daughter, and that's when life began to change.
Today, Tajuan is the founder of the Well House, a nonprofit organization that rescues and restores exploited girls. Over 200 girls have been rescued since the opening of the Well House.
I once was hopeless, and now I have hope. And I once was lifeless, and now I have life.
Tajuan continues to use her voice to end modern-day slavery.
You're a princess, and you don't have to. And I am you. And you don't have to do that. It's not okay that you're hurt.